Hi Flosstube, it's Jeannie again, and I am back with my December roundup. I wanted to film, this will probably be my last Flosstube of the year, and I wanted to show you my FFO, my whips, I have a little bit of haul, and then also some of my plans for 2024. And I'm keeping my plans pretty loose this year, but I'll tell you about that when we get to that point. So I wanted to start out with my FFO. This is the little Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery Little Mermaid that I made for my my grandbaby. And so this is, I got it all finished stitching, and then I think last time you saw it I was still finishing up the crosses, and then I needed to finish it into the little pillow, which I did here. So, so you can see, and this, you guys, I did on an 18 count April Showers Crystal Ada from Hand Dyed by Stephanie. And it was a scrap that I had from the mermaid that I did from my daughter. And you can see, so because it's on 18 count, it's super, super tiny. Here's my hand. Now I have pretty big hands, but it's super tiny. So but the fabric is so pretty. I made the pillow, I think I did like a 2-inch border, I think, all the way around, and just sewed it into a little pillow. And then, so that's how it looks. I didn't put any trim on it or anything. And then there's the back. I just picked out a coordinating fabric. I stuffed it with fiber fill, and I used a outline stitch to put her name and the year on the back for her. So, and I used that kind of that cheater method where I went ahead and used my sewing machine and I sewed all the way around, and then I just made a little crisscross snip in the backing fabric and stuffed it, and then I just used some Fabri-Tac to glue a I hope you can see that, there's kind of some glare, but to glue a white felt heart with the embroidery on it over the top. So anyway, so I think, and this is just part of her gift, but she had requested a mermaid. So so that's her little mermaid. I did make a few changes on this pattern. I did the mermaid actually had like a kind of golden brown hair, and my little grandbaby has very beautiful red hair, so I changed the mermaid's hair to red. And then initially these fish were red, and all the lavender that you see was the red color, except for in this house. And there's Stashy. So I just swapped that out for a purple because I thought it would look pretty with the fabric and stuff. So so anything else that was red besides this house and her hair, I switched out for that lavender color. And I think those houses are my favorite thing. Didn't they turn out cute? Oh. And I'm sorry, this is, Kitty's walking around my camera. Kitty, sit down. So, sorry, it's making my camera bounce. But anyway, so that is my FFO, and I'm really pleased at how it came out. And then let me bring in my whips that I have been working on. Not doing too much, since I have been attempting to get some things done, some gifts done. But I did want to do a little bit of Christmas stitching. So I had been working on, I have this dimensions kit, and I'd been working on this little ornament the last couple of years. I mean, I just pull it out. This one's just for me, so I just pull it out when I feel like stitching Christmas or whatever. So I've been working on this, and I'm actually pretty close, you guys, to getting this one done. So here I am on it, and I'm working on, I have all the full crosses done. Oh my gosh, you guys, the cat is like totally sprawling out here. You know, they like to sit on everything, but yeah, so I'm working on the half crosses here in the background, and as soon as I get all that done, I can work on the back stitching, and then this one will be done. Now, I've decided I'm not going to do the light blue border around the edge. I'm just going to do, there's a back stitched edge, and I think I'm just going to do that. I don't really, this Ada cloth is light blue, and I really, the idea of stitching that light blue on light blue does not sound appealing. So I'm going to just do the back stitching and then call this one done. But it's been fun, and I will probably work on it a little bit more over the next couple of days. Maybe try to get all the half crosses done. And I don't know, I'm a very, Kitty, can you stop? You're shaking my camera. But I think I'm going to try to maybe get all the half crosses done before I put it away, and then maybe I'll finish it next year, or maybe Christmas in July if I get in the mood. But I tend to like to be a very seasonal stitcher, so I'm guessing that in July I'm going to want to be stitching summer and not Christmas. But anyways, but maybe. So that is the little Dimensions Frosty Friends ornament is what that was called. And that's readily available on, I think I got it on Amazon. So cute, cute. So that one is, and I don't know if I'll stitch all 6 of those. I'm definitely going to do of course I've done the Santa. I will probably do, let me get this back in here so you can see. I'm sure I will do the penguin. I will probably do the polar bear. I'll do at least 3 of them. I mean, the snowmen are cute too. And those I could do kind of more like winter stitching if I felt like it. That little bluebird's really cute too. But there's a bird in these other ones. So anyway, so that is my Christmas, my little feeling like stitching some Christmas. So there's that. And then you guys, here is my 30-year-old Dimensions kit that I'm stitching for my soon to be born great nephew, and you guys, I'm so close on this one. In fact, I'm actually done for now until he's born. This is one that will be personalized, as you can see there, with his name, which we don't know yet, the date, and the and his weight. So but I got everything done that I can do. So I have been back stitching like a maniac, so tons and tons of back stitch on this one. And but I've got I take that back. I'm still working on the colored back stitching in their colors. I have these 3 colors to do, and then I'm going to be done. Then I'm going to wash it. I'm going to cut this 30-year-old tape off, and I'm going to wash it and stuff before I do their faces. And then also before I do the balloon strings, because the balloon strings are long stitches, and I'm afraid if I put those in and then wash it that they'll stretch out. So I'll wash it, then I'll do their faces, the balloon strings, and then wait for him to get here in early January, and then I can personalize it and then have it framed. But this was so fun. If you want to know the history of this one, you guys, you can check back on my other videos. But basically, I started this one for my sister when she was pregnant with my niece, who's now getting ready to have a baby, and I made a mistake in it. I couldn't find my mistake. I was overwhelmed back in the early 90s. And so I just packed it away, and then I found it again and decided to finish it for her son. So anyway, so it's been really fun, and this pattern is a Dimensions from 1989. So anyway, so that is that one. So getting to the finish line on that one, which is fun. And then I also have, this one I showed also in my last video. I can't show you the pattern because that's all I have is the pattern. But this is going to be my name tag for the embroidery guild that I joined. And so I didn't get too much farther on this. I got some more of these little mountains down here done. And then I'll go ahead and back stitch that, get the last acorn in, get this side done. And then I need to embroider my name. I'll do like a little EGA motif, and then our chapter name on here as well. So I've just been slowly but surely working on that, and I probably will I'll take that to work on in our guild meeting in January. So and hope to get it done in January or February, and then I'll probably just sew it together with some fabric and put a little some kind of something on it that I can hang it around my neck or wear it as a name tag while I'm at my guild meetings. So that's what that is. And then the new start that I have, I don't know that I had this started last time I did a Flosstube, but this is the Strawberry Fields Forever. This is a stitch along that I'm doing along with Catherine at the Needleberry Stitcher. And she had mentioned that she had this all kitted up in one of her floss tubes, and I just put a comment in and I said, hey Catherine, when you decide you're going to start that, let me know. And she reached out to me and said, yeah, I'm gonna start it, and let's do a stitch along. So and now there's, I want to say there's 6 or 8 of us in the group, and we met the first Saturday in December, which was so much fun. We did a Zoom call, and we decided we're going to do it again in January. So if anybody's stitching this and would like to join in on that, so far it's been a really fun group. We have a pretty lively chat group on Instagram, super fun. So so I did get this started in early December, and you guys, it's so funny, I didn't even know like this was a Beatles pattern when I bought it. I got it, oh my gosh, right after I first got back into stitching, like in when did I get back into stitching? About 2017, 2018, I guess. And I just saw somebody stitching it, and I thought it was so pretty, and I hadn't ever really seen anything like it. And so I thought, oh, I'm going to get that. And then now I kind of want all of them, of course. But and some of them are hard to find. I think Octopus's Garden is really hard to find. There's a few of them that are, I think, out of print. But anyway, this is the only one that I have. And you guys, this is, oddly enough, besides doing things like those baby samplers, this is my first actual sampler. So, or sampler type of stitch. So, and I have to say, I'm really enjoying it. I'm not using the called for fabric, but I am using all the called for fancy floss on this. And this is where I am, just a smallish start. I've got the roof done, and the chimneys, and then I've got almost a row of the windows. I think I ran out of thread. And that thread is really hard to see, you guys, on my fabric, but it will be surrounded by a darker red color, as you can see here. And then I did go ahead and start on this big leaf that's at the top of the house. So so that's where I am, and I've just worked on this just a little bit. You know, worked on it, started it on that Zoom call, and then I think I've worked on it maybe one more time. I am really enjoying it. I'm stitching this on Picture This Plus 32 count earthen Lugana. And I do love the color. It's, like I said, it's very hard to see this light, kind of light off-white for the windows and stuff, but it will be easier to see once, you know, once that gets the other colors in. So anyway, but I'm really, really enjoying this stitch. So so anyway, so working on that, enjoyed that start, and we'll get back together with the ladies the first Saturday in January. If anybody is interested in joining us, like I said, you can reach out to Catherine on Instagram. Again, it's the Needleberry Stitcher, and she can, you know, you can get in the group and join us on our calls. So anyway, so that is my new start. I believe that is the only new start that I had. Do a little bit of haul. You guys, I don't have very much haul, just a little bit, and some of this is Stitchy Kindness, actually. One of my buddies from work, she's actually retiring, and we did do a little retirement gift and things for her. She was the one that got one of those nursing bras that I stitched, but she got everybody a gift, and it's like, you know, we're supposed to be getting you a gift for retiring. But anyway, and they were so personal to every one of us. It was so nice. So she got me some stitchy stuff. In fact, she's very crafty, and I'm going to be dragging her to Guild in January to see if that's something that she would like. And I did give her, for her retirement basket, I gave her a couple of stitchy projects. So, but anyway, but she got me this Paco organizer, and I've never had one of these, you guys. I think I'm going to convert. Right now my Haid is in floss away bags, and I think I may convert some of my Haid threads onto this. So she got me that. She also got me these two really, really cute little needle minders. And so there is a, if you can see those, there's a black cat and a white cat. She knows I'm a crazy cat lady. It looks like these are charms that were converted into needle minders. So they're little metal, but they're nice. They're not very heavy. So so she got me those, which I love, and I'm going to be getting those onto my projects. And then she also got me a couple of pairs of these fancy embroidery scissors. Aren't they pretty? She said she always likes to, whenever she's doing needlework or sewing, she likes to use fancy scissors. So she got me a couple different pair, and again, I haven't used them yet. It says they're stainless steel, but super pretty, and you know, who doesn't need more scissors? So so she did actually get me a couple other things too that were not stitchy related. In fact, let me show you if I can find it. What did I do with it? Oh shoot, you guys, I don't, maybe it's still in the bag. But she got me a really pretty sparkly pen, and with my name on it, like a personalized pen. And then she also got me this little oh, it's kind of like a wind chime that has it's kind of beachy, and she said when she saw it, it reminded her of me, which was so nice. So super sweet little gift from her, and unexpected stitchy kindness. And then I also, I don't think I've showed you this, you guys, but I bought, this was one of the other kits I got on Black Friday. It's just a Dimensions 7x5 kit, but it's another winter scene, you guys. This reminds me of my kids and their snowsuits, and it also has a Jack Russell Terrier that looks like our my sweet Otis. So I just picked that one up. It was, I want to say it was $6 or $7 on Black Friday. So I just picked it up. I may swap out the fabric if and when, and I have no plans to start this, but love the colors. Thought that was a really cute little snowy scene. And that might be fun to do. Maybe start this in the winter. I don't know. We'll see. I also got my fabric of the month from Stitch Me, and so I hope hopefully you guys can see it. I get a 32 count Lugana, and this one is called Macchiato. And so it's just a real pretty kind of neutral mottled beigey color. Not too yellow. I really like it. So it's very nice. So that was my fabric of the month. And then last but not least, you guys, I bought myself a little book. I saw somebody else, and I apologize, I don't remember who, that ordered this book on Amazon. It's called Cross Stitch Happy Days, and the designer is Kyoko Maruoka. And so it says she's the designer behind Jira. I don't know if you know where that is, but this pattern, you guys, on the front got me with those kind of stylized dandelions and that cat on the front. Just loved it. Thought it was so cute. And I can do a flip through of this book if anybody's interested. But it's got a lot of really pretty summery patterns in it. Try not to show the patterns, but all kinds of pretty flowers and little animals. I haven't even really looked through it all that much. Here's kind of the table of contents, but lots of pretty things in this. So so I went ahead and picked that up. I want to say it was, I don't know, $18 or something on Amazon. So but just really pretty colors and lots of bugs. I love these bugs. I love this bee and the ladybug. So flora and fauna, super cute. So anyway, let me know if you want to flip through of that book. I would be happy to do it. Oh, and here comes Kitty again. Sorry for the earthquake. So but anyway, so that is my itty bitty bit of haul. And then last but not least, I want to talk about my plans for 2024. I've decided, you guys, this year I'm not gonna do WIPGO this year. I started out the year doing it last year, and then I kind of abandoned it simply because, can you see? Let me see if I can move my camera over a little bit so you can see Stashy. Hey, baby. Of course, he's got to get in the middle of, scoot him down a little bit. He's got to get in the middle. He's purring. Got to get in the middle of the video. But anyway, so I decided I'm not going to do that. But I do want to. I'm sorry to say, you guys, that I'm in the mood to start things, and I don't really need to be starting things. I really want to also get some things finished. I had several finishes at the end of this year, and I really liked getting things finished too. So I'm going to resist the urge to start. Besides my New Year, New Start that I showed in the last video, I'm starting Fish and Ships by Long Dog. That's going to be my new year, new start, but I've decided I kind of went through my whips, and I have 4 of them that I really would like to finish next year. Not only are they things that I just want to get finished, but they're also things that are maybe fairly close to a finish that I think I'll be able to do. So I decided to pick out 4 of them and try to finish 1 each quarter. So, so that is my plan. And so let me show you, a couple of them are on my tablet, and you've seen these before because I've worked on them before. But the first one I'm going to start for the first quarter of the year is this Jack Russell pattern, and hopefully you can see that with the glare. This is a free pattern from DMC, so I don't mind showing it on here. But this looks like my, oh, and there's Kitty chewing on it. Looks like my my Otis, and I'm planning to give this one to my husband. So anyway, so that is the one I'm going to focus on a finish for January through March. And I'm not terribly far in it, but it's not a very big pattern either. Oh, I've got some floss caught on my hoop. So this is where I am on it. And and I'm stitching this one. Oh gosh, what is the fabric is, let me look, it is Wharf 28 count Lugana by Picture This Plus. So yeah, so I'm stitching that on there, and like I said, I'm going to try to get this one done between January and March. And then in March, I'm going to switch over to, and I worked a lot on this one, you guys, at the beginning of the year. And this is my retro stitch from, who is this one? This was from, I think, Stony Creek. And this is my retro stitch for the Old Irish Blessing. It is this one right here. Hopefully you guys can see that. And like I said, I worked a lot on this one earlier this year before I ended up having to start all of my gift stitching. So this one, like I said, this was a whip go call, and I think it got called like 2 months in a row earlier this year. So I got a lot done on it, and I think I'm almost done with all of the crosses. So like I said, this one is also very heavy. Very heavy in the back stitch. I'm sorry it's not ironed, but so of course there's, like Stony Creek patterns are, there's lots of back stitching in here, but you can see I am pretty far on it. I just need to finish the phrase. I've got some more crosses here in the flowers and the mushrooms, and then I can start in the back stitching. So this is going to be, because this is kind of springy / summery, this is the one that I'm going to work on from April, May, and June, and try to get it finished, which I think I can. So so that is that one that I'm going to try to get done. And then for the summer, the next one I want to work on is this is actually a Dimensions kit called, I think it's called Meow. Let me see. And I also worked on this one quite a bit in the early part of this year, and I'm really wanting to get this. I'm pretty close to having all the crosses done on this one too. So so I want to get this one completed as well. So this is going to be my July, August, and September focus on a finish. And let me show you where I am. I swapped out the fabric on this one. I am doing it on Aida. It's a 14 count Aida. And it is Picture This Plus Monster Mash. So you can see, oh my gosh, you guys, this cat, he just can't stand it. But so that's where I am on it. So I just pretty much need to finish the cat's face. I have been back stitching as I go, so I do have some of the back stitching done in the top of his head. So I'll get, I think it goes down to here. I need to get his nose in and his other eye and this half of the, and then that word meow up here, and then this one will be done. So this one is my focus on a finish for the summer. I need to get my one of those kitty needle minders on this. I think I'll do that after I'm done with my video. So that one is the one I want to get done, like I said, in the summer. the summer months. And then last but not least, let me pull out my tablet. This, the last one that I want to finish this year, let me find it, is Night Spirit Studios Plague Nurse. So there is the pattern. This is also, oops, get it to turn here. Kitty, 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 stop. So that is what it looks like. And I do have, and I started this in this was a free pattern that the designer put out, Night Spirit Studio, in 2020 for the pandemic. And this one, you guys, I have struggled with. It is, this is my first stitching on black, and I decided to do black linen, which is, I think it's 28 count linen, but it is very, very hard to see. It's on the Q-snap here, as you can see. So, but this one, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and try to finish in October, November, and December, since it's kind of dark. I think it would be good for that. So that is my plan for focusing on a finish for the end of the year. So, so like I said, these have been hanging around in my whip pile way, way, way too long. I'm not going to say I'm not going to start anything. I might, besides my New Year, New Start. I also need to be working on my daughter's wedding stitch. She's getting married in June, and I showed that in my last video if you're interested in seeing it. But that is, but I'll be working on that. I'll be working on Strawberry Fields. I'll be working on my New Year, New Start. I'll be working on that wedding stitch as well. So those are my plans, you guys, for 2024. Nothing really formal. Like I said, I'm not really doing a no buy, no start. I'm just going to kind of go where the mood takes me. And with these kitties that have been crazy on the Christmas tree, and now with making a video, you can see he has all pink beans, you guys, so cute. And now he's chewing on my here. You frisky? Do we need to play? Huh? So he is now chewing on my tripod. So with that said, you guys, happy holidays. I will see you in 2024. I hope you're having a wonderful day.